Hi, Scorpio. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for being here. We are going to do a general reading for you guys today. I've split the deck into a pile of 5. We've got the wands representing your work life, your ambitions and goals, the swords representing your intellectual life, your pentacles, which will be your physical, anything physical in the material world. We've got your cups, which will be your emotional world that you're, whatever you're experiencing emotionally. And then we've got the major arcanas, which will represent a major situation going on in your life at this time, in your spiritual world. So with all that being said, I've already pre-shuffled all the cards, but I'll just quickly grab them again to shuffle them up a bit, just so you can see that they are being shuffled here. We're going to grab the first card that's on the top of the deck to get the overall energy of this read, and then we're going to clarify or get some advice with what's sitting at the bottom of the deck, okay? So whatever you have on your mind question-wise, ask it now. If you don't have a particular specific question, maybe you just need some sort of information to gauge what's going on, maybe areas in your life in these areas that need attention. So we're going to go ahead and start now. So again, thank you guys for being here. If this message resonates, please do give it a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. So we're going to go ahead and start with the major arcana to see what is the big event or the biggest thing going on in your life at this time. Okay, Scorpio, we've got Pisces energy, the Hanged Man. Interesting. Okay, we're going to pull the rest of the spread. Your wands. Okay, this is beautiful energy with the Four of Wands. What about your swords? We've got the Queen of Swords, your cups, King of Cups, and in your pentacles, your physical world, everybody's getting this card, the Four of Pentacles. Everybody could be feeling a little held back these days or holding back in some way, whether it's money or time and energy. So Scorpio, what I'm seeing here is major stagnation, okay? There's something here that you're feeling stuck in your life. It could be in regards to a marriage, a connection, or just a leveling up in your life. I feel like you're wanting good times, you're wanting celebration, you're wanting to come together with someone here, but there's this energy of feeling stuck. You're self-sacrificing here. In this upside down energy, you're trying to get perspective on all the different areas in your life, something big that you could be feeling like you can't make a choice on, or you're trying to get a different perspective on the situation. I feel like you are showing up as somebody who's controlling their emotions. You're really trying to stay in control of your emotions at this time. At the same time, you are showing up here as the Queen of Swords, somebody who is going to stand up for themselves, make a decision. This is a very decisive energy. You could have gone through either a divorce or a separation, some sort of disappointing energy here that has left you a little bit closed off, feeling like you need to hold back your resources, your time, your energy from others. I feel like you're really also feeling a sense of not having enough in regards to perhaps your finances at this time. So Scorpio, if there's any kind of lack in regards to having enough time, having enough money, having enough energy to do something, I do want to check what's at the bottom of the deck for the advice in order to see if you're gonna, get out of that energy or what's gonna happen there. So with all that being said, let's just go ahead and start seeing what's in the background here with the Hanged Man. Wow, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So yeah, this is telling me here, this is about a commitment. You feel stuck. You feel like you can't make a choice to commit to someone or something here. I feel like you're trying to look for answers, get a different perspective from all different angles to try and see if this commitment is worth your time, worth your energy, or this could be telling me that you've been sacrificing yourself for this commitment. Whether it's religious beliefs, family values, things that you've had to do a certain way because of your upbringing. Or this could be telling me here that you are trying to get a new perspective in religious matters, spirituality, or just the things that you really want to invest your time and committed energy to. Nonetheless, it is a stuck energy. You're kind of waiting around here, and I feel like you're not lifting that head up to untie your feet and get down from this tree. So let's see now what else is coming up in regards to this Four of Wands energy. This is a celebration. This is two people coming together to celebrate. It's the 1111 Make-A-Wish card. So if you have a wish in mind, make it now. This is good times, celebration, joy, happiness. You could have been married. You could have had a good time getting married in the past. You could have really waited for, if you did not have this commitment solidified into marriage, although I do see heavy marriage material here, I feel like this is something that you waited for, something that you waited to take to the next level. We've got the Three of Wands moving into the Four of Wands, but it's reversed, like it came out like this. So I feel like you had this potential to have a commitment with somebody. Maybe you were engaged. Maybe you tried to take it to the next level, to marriage, to that higher level of commitment, but there's something here that left you in this waiting energy with the three of Wands. The ship is in the background approaching. We don't know if it's approaching or leaving, but this card itself is someone who has set out an intention, set out a goal, has made a plan, and is there waiting for those returns on their investments. Now, this could be in regards to work. It could be a relationship, really anything that you feel excited for, ambitious about. Could be a goal that you have in mind, a building of a business, or just a new promotion at work, let's say. But because it is the Four of Wands, it could also talk about graduating from a college, a university, or graduating to the next step, the next level in your life. So it could be marriage, or bringing a relationship to a commitment of engagement, let's say. I feel like it left you waiting. You've self-sacrificed for quite some time here in regards to this connection or this commitment that you've made. And you're in this waiting energy here. This really tells me that this is a separation. You could have gone no contact. You could be very silent at this time. You maybe spoke some sort of truth. You said something that you needed in order to speed up this waiting process. Maybe you explained that you needed more commitment from somebody, or they've expressed that to you. But this is an energy of somebody who has stood up for themselves, has spoken their truth, and people may see you as being someone who's a little bit cold and distant. Wow, look at that, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is something that you've spent a lot of time thinking about. You've had repetitive overthinking in regards to this connection. It's left you feeling like you can't sleep at night, a lot of anxiety and worry about this particular decision that you've had to make in regards to this commitment, something that has left you stuck, like you can't move forward. It's like this commitment just hit a plateau. And I feel like you really thought about how you could make this work, how you could get out of this energy. But ultimately, the only thing that releases you from this tree, from this stuck energy, is you making a choice here, standing up for yourself. So let's see, I feel like you're really going through a difficult time, a lot of stress and anxiety, but you're trying to control your emotions, Scorpio. This is your energy here, the King of Cups. You are showing me here that you have a lot of love still for this person, but you're trying to hold back those emotions, control your emotions, stay firm and grounded on your throne here. You may be holding back how you really feel. Let's see what's behind there. Yeah, Four of Cups. A lot of disappointment with this energy, guys. You've offered love to somebody over here, but they left you waiting. You've offered commitment, they left you waiting. And I feel like you had to make a sharp choice, a sharp decision that may have hurt. But you're disappointed. I feel like this person left you hanging. They could have rejected you. They could have even ghosted you for some time. Or whatever the love that they offered you was not enough to fulfill you. I feel like it left you wanting more. Or you could just have this sense of sadness, of boredom, apathy, like there's just not enough reciprocal energy. When somebody leaves you waiting, it can often leave you sad like this. So yeah, I feel like you're going quiet on this person. 44 could be significant. April 4th could be significant. 444. You may want to look up the 444 angel number to see what that signifies, because you have the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Cups. I feel like you are held back now. It's like you spoke your truth. It left you like this. You kind of debated if that was the right choice, the right decision, the right thing to say to this person. But I feel like they've left you very disappointed in this, okay? They could have missed an opportunity with you here. And I feel like now you're holding on to everything you've got really close to your chest. You're not letting anyone into your heart chakra. Let's see what's in the background here. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this was a very slow growth. Whatever this was, with time and energy, money spent to make this work, it was very slow. This person may come back around and offer you to start over again. They may offer you a physical gift. But I feel like this person, although they're a very slow-moving energy, they see that you're closed off, okay? And don't worry about the gender here. It's just an energy. But this person could be a little bit hesitant to approach because you've got your back to them. You're holding on tightly to what you have left. Could have been a divorce where maybe you had to split up some assets. Or just even moving out from one of the other person's home, having to start over again, feeling like you don't have enough. This person comes in saying, I've got a solid offer here that I'd like to offer you, but I feel like you're closed off. Maybe a little bit too late. This person is serious when they approach. Let's see what's behind your Four of Pentacles on your energy here. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. This person wants to rebuild with you. This person wants to build that structure. The fours represent stability. They may ask you to collaborate, to work together to, fix that heart, to really stabilize and secure the heart, the love that you guys had for each other. Interesting. I feel like you may consider it. It's in the back of your mind. Let's see what their energy is coming up with. Wow, the Five of Pentacles. They know that they did you wrong. They know that they ghosted you, that they left you feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. I feel like this person's in deep regret here. They're seeing how they can reciprocate. This is the Five, and when they bring that Sixth Pentacle, it makes the Six of Pentacles, which is talking about reciprocity. The Six of Pentacles is when one energy is the merchant. They continuously sprinkle time on people, energy, money, resources. They're very giving. And I feel like this person is trying to reciprocate. It's like they're looking back at how they've done you wrong, how they've disappointed you in some way. So, it's really up to you, Scorpio, what you're going to do with this energy, if you want to rebuild or not. There is this energy of, lack of this potentially happening again. Let's see if we can get more on your side. Nine of Pentacles. I don't see you taking this person back. I feel like you view them as somebody who's been a bit selfish with your feelings, with your time, with your money, your resources. I feel like you're really telling me here you need to focus on rebuilding for yourself, your stability and security. And with the Nine of Pentacles, this is a single energy. So it is up to you, but you need to remember that this person leaves you in this energy of feeling stuck even when you offer commitment. And you would like to move forward. You would like to grow your pentacles, grow your seeds, grow your future. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. It is pretty difficult energy. I feel like you need to be the one to decide what's going to be best for you. But I do see you showing up here in a very decisive, strong energy where you stand up for yourself. You cut things out that no longer serve you. You are transforming here. You've got that butterfly kissing your finger and spirit speaking words of advice into your ear here. So listen to your intuition, listen to your dreams. Again, search the number 444 and see what that represents for you if it jives with this reading. So I hope that helps. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you soon.